was kind of going through her stuff to see what I may have missed out on. That happens often. I don't know if you've seen my show before, but oftentimes I'll talk to you about how if I'm not here for the day, and I think a lot of hosts actually feel the same way, there's certain items that show up and then they disappear, literally, because we're a manufacturer. And so for the holiday season, we have a lot of really cool doorbuster deals that come in. We'll make Tanzanite pieces, we'll make amethyst pieces, all these really great, jewelry pieces that you can adorn yourself with. But then we only make like 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 of them. So keep that in mind as you're watching the show today. It's a Tuesday. Let me see who's joining in. So we have Jack. Hi, Jack. Good to see you. Ben is out there. Party's out there. Love on the run. I like that. Love on the run. Sissy's out there. Hi, Sissy. Happy Tuesday. Who else is joining in? Okay, so here's the deal. 2 hours of Tanzanite. And what I'd like you to do today, if at all possible, is participate with me, okay? So if there's something that you see that you plan to purchase or you have any questions about, please let me know so I can make sure I answer those questions for you. I'm going to try to get as much information out as possible, but this is such a different format compared to the TV show, right? The TV show, we have cameras that zoom in, I have all these details, I can, show you things in and out. This is a little bit different, so I want to make sure that as we're going through the 2 hours that I'm able to present you with as much as possible and give you enough information for you to make the best decision. Does that make sense? Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Stephanie, you ready? By the way, these cuties right here, these are Tanzanite cross earrings. We're going to be featuring those at the end of the show. I have a pair of inside out trigger hoops with Tanzanite in them. The trigger is simply the little piece there that allows you to take off and put on the earring simply. And then, oh my gosh, I have a Tanzanite Eon 1962 watch, and I actually have two of them, along with a lot of bracelets we'll be featuring, so just get ready, okay? Welcome to Instagram, welcome to Facebook, welcome to IG. I said that, Instagram. I don't know why I want to say Instagram twice. Facebook, and who else?
TikTok. You got your TikTokers and the website. Right. We got a lot of people on the website right now.
And I think a lot of people do enjoy watching from our website. If you go to shoplc.com, as soon as you go to the website, I'll be in a little box on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. You can click that. You can actually kind of be shopping online at the same time as watching the live, so you can keep the live going and just put the volume up. So I hope you have a chance to do that. Okay, let's get the party started. We have Tanzanite. And the first Tanzanite up for bid is this beauty here. We have a AAA grade Tanzanite that has white zircon. It has this really classic halo style design. It is platinum over sterling, and one of the things that I wanted to ensure we did today, and I know Stephanie had the chance to plan this show really well. We discussed briefly, some of the things that we wanted to ensure we had. We wanted to make it affordable for people to watch this Tanzanite event, right? A lot of times when we host a Tanzanite Smackdown here at Shop LC, like on the TV side of things, we'll have a lot of our 18K Ileana and also our platinum pieces, which are known as Rhapsody, which is gorgeous. We may have one or two here.
We do, right? We got some high dollars.
And but it's a higher dollar, amount. It's a high ticket item, and not everybody's prepared or not everybody has the budget to do so. So I get it, we get it. We want to make sure you have some really good options at the most affordable price point possible. Look at this beauty. So this is an 85 point, okay? It is AAA, so you're not compromising here at all whatsoever. And the stone itself is actually a 45, it's a half carat right in the center. Half carat right in the center. You have also the additional carat weight coming from those white zircons. This is actually probably going to be my favorite piece in terms of value. Why? Because you're not having to compromise with the grading of the gemstone. So with Tanzanite is actually found one place in the world, as most of you know, right? Tanzania is where it was discovered. Discovered in 1967, found in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. This is such a remote kind of area, if you will, or a small radius where Tanzanite is found and was discovered. But the really interesting thing about Tanzanite is they call it our generational gemstone, because within one generation it was discovered and exhausted, depleted. So literally there's a wall that they built around this Tanzanite mine, And the government has gotten involved in, the export of Tanzanite, if you will. And so there's just been a lot politically going on, and we're seeing a lot less of it. What's interesting about Shop LC is that we were site holders for this gemstone for quite some time. And this is the reason why this is our baby. This is the one that we were able to show up, show out, get involved in, be a site holder. Site holders are basically able to have first right of refusal. So we could show up and say, okay, the team wants all that rock, all that rough. We buy it before it's cut, and we have a chance to actually cut and facet it and then design beautiful pieces around this. $69.99 for perfection. The star rating on this is about a 4.3 to 4.5. So out of 5, you've got a lot of people who say yes, yes, yes. Very few people, nobody's actually said don't get it. But this is what I'm talking about. This price point here for the holiday season, in my opinion, is perfect. Here goes some of the reviews. I want to share this with you as I'm holding the ring up. And Steph, are you able to see it?
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Patricia is one of our shoppers, and she says, beautiful stone. I never could afford a 3A grade Tanzanite. Now I have my wife going to fall in love with it. Thank you. That's from Tony. So Tony's hanging out with us, and that's our testimonial that just came in a little bit ago. Another testimonial that came in about this one is from Carol. Carol says, excellent, not disappointed, exactly as stated. Another one says, love it. Peggy says, this was a good choice. Size is perfect. Colors are vivid. And it fits in my collection beautifully. The price was incredible as well. So $69.99, and you have nearly a full carat. But the most important part of this auction or this opportunity is the fact that we're able to discount it, since we are in kind of a doorbuster season. I know we okay, so when we introduce doorbusters, it's right before Thanksgiving. We have an entire week of doorbusters. So we have like pre-doorbusters and then doorbusters that show in right in time for Thanksgiving and then Black Friday. The beautiful thing about Shop LC is that we manufacture in-house. And so some of these doorbusters don't necessarily show up until a week later, maybe 6 days later, 2 weeks later. And so that's the beauty of shopping with us. We have access to a lot of really cool gemstones, and then we also manufacture in-house. So some of these designs, as I mentioned at the start of the presentation here, they show up and then they go, because we only make a certain amount, especially with Tanzanite being as rare and as unique as it is. So let me see who is Melody. Hi, Melody. Hi, Angie. Hi, Stephanie. What's up, ladies? Happy Tuesday. Now, with the budget pay option, Stephanie, where did that put us with the budget pay option?
Let's see.
$69.99 out the door, but with budget pay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you ready? $17.50 per month. $17.50. And here's what I want you to keep in mind. Some of you are used to shopping in this manner where, we're doing a live, you don't have a chance to see it the way that you do when we're on TV. The good news is, those of you that are shopping on the live stream, you have a chance to either head to our website to take a closer look at the item. So if you're on shoplc.com, you'll simply click on the item. It gives you all the stats, all the details. If you're on the Instagram page, remember with IG is one that all you're doing is clicking on the link. Is that right? The IG, right? You click the link, and then TikTok. It takes you.
Instagram, they can put sold 101 too.
I will get good at this.
It's confusing.
I will. It is. But I mean, if you're on these social media platforms, sold 101 for this first item for $69.99. For TikTok is one of the easiest ways to shop with us, because all you're doing is clicking on the link and it'll take you to the item that we're selling. You can load it into your shopping cart. The rest is history. Now, the sizes that we have available, this one is limited. We're sold out of size 5, size 6, size 8, size 9, and size 10. So we only have size 7. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah. Some of you are like, really, Jessica? It's true. We only have that size. So we also have a few other options on our website in a size 7. You can actually get the oval, you can get the pear cut, or you can get the marquee cut. So this is a really pretty AAA ring. The only difference between, the 3 that are online are going to be the cut of the gemstone. So, I mean, how special is that? I get excited over this kind of stuff. I'm a frugal shopper. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I spend a lot of money on jewelry, because I never have. when they first, introduced me to Shop LC and kind of shared the concept behind what the network was going to be all about, I was like, sign me up, please. You said best deals on jewelry and gemstones. Sign me up. I'm in. And I couldn't believe some of the price points that they had mentioned. We actually launched in 2007. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Stephanie,
you were here.
I was here in the beginning. Before we even started, before we even went live, we were actually practicing in another studio because the studio wasn't ready to go live. So everybody was like, what the? How are we going to know how it's going to work if we can't go live in the studio that we're going live in? So anyways, long story short, we made it, we survived. And when we first launched the network in 2007, which is going to be 17 years next year, it was so incredible that we had the chance to only bring people the finest quality Tanzanite at the most affordable price point possible. So even back then, we had affordable pieces, but we only aired jewelry and we only aired Ileana and Rhapsody pieces. Little tidbit, if you didn't know that. When we first launched, we were called the Jewelry Channel, and we only had Rhapsody and Ileana, which were 18K and 950 platinum. You're going to see that through this show, so we'll show you that. Anyways, the next item, remember, if there's anything that you're interested in, you can always go back and see what we had, see what kinds of price points we're able to offer you. That's for our TikTok shoppers. This is going to be 102, right? 102.
This is 102. Mm-hmm.
So this is our second item. This item is also going to be $69.99. This is part of our Karis collection. So Karis is our brand where we use base metal and platinum, or we use base metal and 18K rose gold or yellow gold, which is really nice because, with sterling silver. Oh wait, is this one stainless steel?
We have it in yeah. I think
Okay, so here's where the stainless steel comes in. So the setting where the Tanzanite is where your base metal is and your platinum is, okay? They put platinum over top of it for longevity. They put platinum over top of it because it's hypoallergenic, it's great on skin. And so the actual setting itself where all the Tanzanites are, which is, by the way, 7.65 carats of Tanzanite, that's where you have your base metal and then, of course, your platinum. Then in the chain itself is stainless steel, and that's a benefit because you don't have to be concerned about anything turning. Stainless steel is hypoallergenic. It's never going to tarnish. Stainless steel is able to withstand the test of time. It's one of the strongest metals. And so I am a huge fan of our Karis collection because of that. Like how we make it. It's so beautifully made. It's long lasting. And let me bring this up. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I've got this up on the neckline. Now, where I'm holding it, ladies, is where it's going to fall. Because you have an extender on the back end that's going to allow you some flexibility here. And I think it's so important. One of the things, the benefits that I have found over the years of being here since day one is kind of being a part of suggestions. And one of the things that I promise you I have suggested over the years, year after year, month after month, is please, when we manufacture necklaces like this, whether it's a pendant or a necklace, especially the necklaces, because remember with necklaces, the chain is actually attached to the neck piece. So you can't do anything. You can't take the chain off, but you can extend the length and you can shorten the length. So you have that option here. This is 7.65 carats of all Tanzanite. Again, the chain is going to be stainless steel. The chain on the back end has that 2-inch extender, and there's a lobster claw clasp on the back. This is beautifully done. Notice the fluidity too, so you don't have to worry about the necklace being stiff or not sitting right on the neckline. The minute I saw this, I thought, holiday party, here you come. When you show up to the holiday party, you need something exquisite around the neckline. Maybe it's that you're going out, you're stepping out for New Year's Eve. Maybe you have a family get together where you want to wear something fresh, something fly, something sexy, something elegant. I feel like this is definitely the way to go. $69.99. You have tons of carat weight. And in just a moment, I'll go ahead and share with you. These are all marquee cut, but I want to share with you how many gemstones you have in this setting. So I'm going to do that here in just a second. Wanted to bring it up a little bit so you have a chance to see this. 94 gemstones. 94. I know somebody said, oh, that's it? Yeah. That's almost 100 Tanzanite pieces, and every single one of them 4x2 millimeter marquee. And that's something to talk about. I'm going to put this down now, but I want to share with you, anytime you see fancy cuts like this, it's a big deal, especially when it comes to Tanzanite. Because we're talking about the African treasure, as I mentioned, only found one place in the world, in Tanzania. You can't find this beauty anywhere else on planet Earth except for there. And so it's a really special gemstone. That's what all the buzz is about. Well, I would say the gemstone it's gorgeous, right? I mean, Tanzanite is something to really kind of gawk over because of the color. But the really unique thing about Tanzanite, and I'm obsessed with Tanzanite, doesn't matter what shade it is. I love the fact that, it's only found one place on planet Earth. That to me is special because I feel like all of us can connect to that, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of you ladies, actually every single one of you, all of you are one of a kind. Right? And so Tanzanite is one of a kind. I mean, doesn't matter how much money they've spent, and they've spent quite a bit of money traveling the world to see if this gemstone can be found anywhere else. Nada. Nobody can find it. And so, where it's found is where it comes from. And once it's gone, it's gone. And slowly but surely, it's just depleted. That's why they call it the generational gemstone. You'll hear a lot of people refer to it as that because that's exactly what it is. Found in 1967, within one generation, exhausted, gone, and only found one place in the world. So keep that in mind as you shop for your Tanzanites today. 7.65 carats, 94 gems. Your price on this is $69. I had to double check. Because in my heart, I feel like $169 is an excellent price. But apparently, this is the value that we're talking about. This is the reason why I said sign me up when they hired me here at Shop LC, because I'm like, if we can bring everyday people, me, everyday person, I don't, right? Every day, I'm buying most of my jewelry collection, CZ's, costume jewelry, every day. So when I can get my hands on a gem like Tanzanite, not only for myself, but at these price points, I have the opportunity to actually give it to friends and family members. Why not? I came in hype today. I literally drank coffee on the way in, so forget about it. You can't calm me down. You can't calm me. You can't stop me. All right, so let's see. Jayreen is out there. Hey, Jayreen, good to see you, my lovely. Let's see. Robert, you and your jewelry. Oh, thank you, Robert. Robert, thank you so much for watching. Still looking for my 7-carat quad A trillium solitaire.
Me too.
Oh, joy. Good night, Joy. I don't know that I have a 7-carat, but I've got to keep you in mind for next time. I will say, if you head to our website, Joy, and you put Tanzanite Rhapsody, we more than likely have a 7-carat. I'm serious. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be one in the vault that we can offer you a great deal on, because as you know, the values are serious. I think what we're going to do is we're going to look that up for you now.
I'm looking.
And then, let's see here.
See, what is this?
That's the thing. We are literally selling out of all of our Tanzanite pieces. So we're double checking for you, and we'll get back to you here in just a moment.
This is fun though. I feel like I'm on a quest.
I know, we are on a quest for you right now. So that's what we want. We want you to send in your request. Let us know what you're interested in. This necklace though is $17.50 per month. Let me show it to you again what we're on. This is the Y-shaped necklace. It's 7.65 carats, 18 inches with an extender, lobster claw clasp. This is your base metal with platinum over top of it, and then the chain itself is going to be stainless steel. So consider it, especially at $17.50 per month. Why not? I think we're going to move on to the next one.
We got a
7-carat.
We have a matching. Well, I found a 10-carat.
We found a 10-carat for you.
I'm going to keep looking.
We found a 10-carat, and that's a quad A grade. That is gorgeous too.
I've not seen that one. Have you?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that might be a custom made.
Yeah, you might be interested in this 10-carat. We'll talk to you about it here in just a moment. Okay, another doorbuster deal we have up for grabs. By the way, if you have not told a friend or a family member about Shop LC, if you have not tagged or liked the pages on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, please let someone know so that they have a chance to join us on this platform rather than television, because we get it. Not everybody wants to hang out, and sit in place and watch a television show. Here on the social media platforms, we move pretty quickly. A little bit different where we can interact. If you have any questions, let me know. So Wanda's there. Hey, Granny. Wanda's there. Granny's joined us. Okay, what we have to come, just a heads up. The timepiece coming up. Oh, one of my favorites. This bead style necklace, which is faceted, coming up. And remember, anything that we offer you on these platforms, the social media platforms, as you watch these live shows, we're still offering the budget pay option. Right, it's an in-house payment plan where we make things returnable, and we also give you a chance to make payments on items. So if you're interested in any of these pieces, look for the budget pay option, right? Choose the budget pay option so you can make the one-time payment, and then you have up to 30 days to get it back to us if you don't love it, right? We want you to come back for more, and so shame on us if we made you buy things, unless it's a clearance. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that all sales are not final during clearance, but let me tell you something. During clearance, if any of these pieces are left in stock at the end of the year, that's a different ball game. Usually everything's last in stock, and we literally just practically give stuff away. Like, people are like, what the? You're just dialing in and like, I'll take that. And if for whatever reason you don't love it, you can always resell it. That's how great the deals are. But that's not the case right now. Everything's returnable, 30-day money-back guarantee. We're on to a bracelet. Okay, which one are we doing?
We're doing that one.
This one. Okay. So the bracelet that we have up for grabs is this beauty. Let me get out of the way, get out of the shot. So this is a 7.25 inch, but you also have the 6.5 and the 8 inch available. Okay, so you've got some options here on the length of the bracelet, which is key. That's the beauty of shopping, in my opinion, with a manufacturer. We're going to manufacture things in different sizes, so you don't have to maybe incur extra cost if you want to size something. So you have the option, and in this case, all the lengths are available. $79.99 for this beauty. Isn't that pretty? Now let me know if there's anything that I can do for you here. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Mercedes. Reach for the stars. I like that. Linda's also out there. So this one features marquee cut gems, and the really cool thing about this design versus some of the others I've done in the past is that the actual stones are a specialty cut and the gems are set at a diagonal. So all the gemstones are set out. The marquee, if you're wondering what kind of shape that is, if you would imagine a diamond, the marquee cut is like in the shape of a diamond, in a slender diamond. And so the way they facet the gemstone is parallel but at a diagonal, so it really allows the light to travel nicely through the gemstones and provide you with just a stunner. It's 2 rows in addition to that as well, which is nice because usually when you buy a tennis style bracelet, first of all, when you buy tennis style bracelets, are they really going to cost you less than, say, $600 when it's a genuine gemstone? And then when you think about it, Tanzanite is so expensive. It's pricey, it's costly. And so in this case, you have 4 carats in each row, just over that, giving you 9.6 carats. Your budget pay option, $20 per month for a Tanzanite 2-row bracelet. $20 per month. That's all you are spending. So again, I'm hoping that you have the chance to take advantage. The closure on this one, very well made. You've got a box closure with the safety catch. Let me kind of get that there in the positioning on the screen. You have the safety catch, so the 2 latches on both sides are going to secure the bracelet nicely. And then how many gemstones, are you wondering?
And it's the same price, no matter what the gemstone.
That's right. So even if you go with the 6.5, the 7.25, or the 8 inch, although you're getting more carat weight, more gram weight, you're still going to pay the same low price. So I think for the, what is that one, 6.5?
Mm-hmm.
So the minimum in terms of how many gemstones are in your bracelet is 108. I'm just saying.
It's just funny.
It really is, right? It literally blows our mind as we're
like,
presenting.
Yeah.
$79 for 108 pieces of Tanzanite.
That's like,
try us out.
That's pennies per
You're going to be
Tanzanite.
addicted to Shop LC once you experience what we offer. And it's crazy because right now you're kind of on the front end, and not that millions of people don't watch us, but when it comes to the social media platforms, we're a little bit new on this side of things. And so once people kind of catch the wave, right now you're like riding the wave, but once people start like coming in all the time and saying, oh my gosh, I didn't even know these people existed, it's going to be crazy. Things will sell out during the live show. So keep that in mind. The sooner you get in, the better. The other length is the 8-inch. The 8-inch will have 132 gemstones. So from the 6.5 inch with 108 or 106 all the way up to 132 depending on the length. But the 2 rows, marquee cut, box closure, double safety catch, all silver, platinum on top of it for longevity. Notice the fluidity. I like to move these bracelets around so you see how well made they are. You don't have to worry about anything being stiff. You don't have to worry about anything getting stuck. There's a really nice flow to these bracelets, and it's up for grabs for very little money. What did we say? I don't even want to say the price without knowing for sure again. $79.99.
Yeah.
So that budget pay is $20 flat. Boom. Plus the taxes, any shipping and handling, we'll send it out to you. And use budget pay. Don't be afraid to choose that option when you're shopping. Okay? No qualifying, no credit check, no interest payments. All you have to do is just take advantage of it. So when you're on our website, it will give you the option of budget pay. It'll tell you the amount of the monthly payment plan. Load it into your shopping cart. That's all you have to put down. On our social media platforms, the same thing. You have the same type of situation where you have the option of budget pay. Use it so you have an opportunity to take advantage of that, okay? With that said, I think we're moving on. We're doing?
I had never, I still have it over here.
I think she's bringing in something other than Tanzanite. I see it in the wings.
I've never seen this before.
The Blue Star Sapphire?
It's so
Yay!
pretty with what a beautiful combination.
I know. Now, we are doing Tanzanite, but in the center, the difference here that Stephanie found is the star. So the Star Sapphire is really a phenomenon. When you think about gemstones in general, there's certain gems that are considered to be phenomenons or phenomenal. And it's because of what occurs inside the gemstone. So you have the cat's eye effect, you have, some of the root tile that appears in there, you have your chatoyancy that happens, you have color change gems, and you have stars. And this one is actually a star sapphire. Don't be distracted by the cocktail. Hold on, let me take this off, because as I'm holding up the star, the Tanzanite cluster is all in the shot. So this is a star, and it's an 8.5 carat star surrounded by Tanzanite. Now the star itself is going to be a little less carat weight. I'll give you the breakdown exactly.
We'll get that.
But this is a stunner. Which way, like that?
Just a little closer. You know what?
I know, we're wanting. Remember, when you're online, you have an opportunity to actually see the picture. So I always recommend that you click on the link, or you put the word sold 104 in your bar so that it'll take you to the item and you can see the star a bit closer. That's stunning.
Here, it's wanting to focus on your face. So
I knew it.
It's
I'm like, look,
it's
block
just
my face
not,
out.
not every time, but just today. Okay.
I know. If I go to the side, how is that?
Oh, that's pretty. But we still, let me
You
get
need
that
something?
behind you. Bring it a little closer. Here, do you mind if I grab you?
Not at all. My nails are not done.
You have beautiful
I was scrubbing the stove before I came.
Mine.
You know how you spray and then you let it sit for 2 hours, ladies? You know what I'm talking about. It was time. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of a dirty stove. Especially after Thanksgiving. It was on and popping in the oven. There was a lot going on. Okay, so speaking of a lot going on, this one is $149.99, which is crazy. Because we're talking about 8.5 carats of star sapphire and marquee cut Tanzanite. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of carat weight. It's platinum over sterling. We're going to give you some stats here so you know exactly what to expect. 5.83 carats in the star. It's an 11 by 9 millimeter.
Good.
5.83 carats in that star. Who just joined? Let's see. Kay, Patty, hey. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 2 2 2 2.
I told you where I'd show you. You can see right here.
Oh, good. Okay, so sold 104 is the item number. Let's see. Billy has joined us.
Billy.
Lexi's
Alexa.
out there. How are you? We have N. Cole who's out there. I'm a bad, you know what is out there. I love it. I love it. All right, so any questions, any concerns, please let me know. If there's any specific, information that I need to give you that I didn't, please make sure you let me know. So this is 2.67 carats of Tanzanite, and then you have about 5.8 carats in the star sapphire. Beautiful combination. This is what Stephanie was talking about with, a star usually not being set with the Tanzanite. And the beauty of Shop LC in general is the fact that we are able to provide you with some really unique combinations of gemstones. So we hit it on the head every time. We provide you with the coolest and most exclusive pieces of jewelry at the most affordable price point possible, hands down. I mean, wouldn't you say so? Let me know. Shout me out, holler at your girl. Let me know what you're up to right now. Let me know what you're looking for. If there's something specific when it comes to Tanzanite, let me know. Let's see who just joined. Kat has just joined. Hi, Kat. Good to see you. So we have this one at $149.99. That's going to put you at a $50 budget pay option, $50 per month. And that's the one with the stars. So if you wanted a really cool combination of Tanzanite and something else, the star sapphire is a nice way to go because you have the phenomenon. So the star is an asterism, right? It can actually be a 4-rayed star or a 6-rayed star. So in the case of the one that we're showing you today, it's actually a 6-rayed star and it's over 5.5 carats. It is a monster star gemstone, which would cost you quite a bit of money elsewhere. The star sapphires are pricey. In fact, I had an experience when I went to India with our company, our parent company and our main manufacturing facility, one of our largest, is in India, in Jaipur. And when I went there, India is known for star rubies and star sapphires. So I was like, well, I want to go and I want to see what I can, finagle. I'm one of these people that I'm all about negotiating, right? I feel like everything's negotiable. Well, apparently they didn't think so. Nobody was negotiating with Jessica. But I was with another girl at the time that actually hosted here. She's no longer with us here. But she was like, girl, you are so hard. Like, you're walking out just not making any deals. And I'm like, listen, they've got to be willing to play. I play hardball, and I'm not attached emotionally. Are you kidding me? We've got the best deals here. So if I can't get it, if I can't get it, then I'm not getting it. All right, so on to the next one. Let's see who else just joined. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Heather.
Oh, yeah, we have Suraj and Kim. Okay.
Suraj is watching.
So this is one with the chrome, I think, over there that I haven't seen before.
Which
it's a
one?
set. Let me get it up here.
Oh, is it the ring and the pendant?
Yes.
Stephanie, she's bringing the heat right now.
So I love that blue and green.
Isn't that pretty?
Together.
So we're literally jumping from one really unique, absolutely stunning combination to the next.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh.
We did the star sapphire over 5.5 carats with the marquee cut gemstone surrounding it. Must have at $149 if you wanted something big and bold and just noticeable. Wow, that's the way to go. If you wanted something, and I feel like sets like this are really great for like your daughter, your granddaughter. Look how pretty this is. Now, the combination here is going to be with your, is that chrome dioxide?
Yes. Oh, my word.
So you have here the chrome dioxide gemstone, 2.5 millimeter round cuts. You have 7 points of chrome dioxide in each piece. Actually, you have 7 and 7 here, and then you have another small one in the pendant. So the consistency here is the same. These are matching pieces. Good news is you don't have to wait for us to auction one and then the other. All you're doing is choosing the size that you need in the ring. And then from there, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get a free pendant with chain. And I say free because $107.99 is all you're spending. We are offering the free shipping and handling on this. And be on the lookout when you're shopping on our website. Look around to see what's available online so you can take advantage. This one only comes in a size 7, unfortunately. But the good news is we have what's called sizables. And they're like little kits that we offer you where you wrap these wax pieces right around the band itself, just in case you go up or down. For me, this time of year, I'll be honest. I go up about 5 pounds. I do. And I don't know if this is anybody can relate to this, but holiday season, I have to be careful when I go out to the stores because every single store that has peppermint and chocolate, I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it. The other day I went to that home store that also has goods. And I hadn't been there because I'm like, I'm a BJ Lax girl. I love BJ Lax and I love Boss for Less. Okay, I'm just putting other letters in front of them so I'm not, promoting anybody. But you all know what I'm talking about. Again, values, frugal. So when I went into the store, the home store, everything was peppermint and chocolate. I'm like, this is my time of year. So I'm loading up. By the time I get to the line, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I probably have like $50 worth of candy that I should not have. Anyways, the Tanzanite pendant, this is it on the neckline. It comes with the chain. The chain is going to be upgraded. It's a 20-inch, and this is a nice chain. You have a lobster claw clasp on the back end of that. Isn't that pretty? Very classic design. And then the ring comes with it, so you don't have to worry about, what am I going to wear with it? How am I going to find something that's going to go with it? Maybe you can get a Tanzanite piece. No. We're going to send you home a Tanzanite ring with the chrome diopside as well, or you can look at it vice versa. $107 with the budget pay option. Everybody's raving about this one. One of our shoppers, Danny, is it?
Danny, yeah.
Yeah, Danny says better than expected. Awesome. We have Joanna who says it looks better. Once I got it, very pleased. So a lot of people, I'm glad that you're showing this, Stephanie, because here at Shop LC, we love to underpromise and over-deliver. We want you to get your pieces home and be like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe I spent $100 and purchased Tanzanite in a set. Another one that came in is from Elizabeth. I ordered 3 sets. They are so precious.
Yeah.
And that's another good idea. If you take Elizabeth's advice, if you're thinking about maybe your daughters and you know that your daughters are similar, they are alike, one is going to feel, some type of way if she doesn't get the same set as her sister, this is a nice way to go because it's an entire set and you don't necessarily have to give them the entire set up front. Does that make sense? So if you're like me where you're thinking ahead for Valentine's Day, you're thinking ahead for of course I didn't turn my phone off, that's my mother-in-law calling. But my point here is, let me send her a quick message. Look, I'm like,
no,
it's my mother-in-law, so you can't, I'll call you.
Oh, don't ignore your mother-in-law.
I'll call you right back. But okay. What was I saying? See what happens?
You can break it up.
Oh, that's right. So I'm thinking about Valentine's Day. So not just right now giving everything, right? Give them the ring and then hold on to the pendant, or give them the pendant and hold on to the ring. That way at the right time, maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's for Valentine's Day, you'll go ahead and give them the rest of the set. It's that good of a deal. Do we have a fancy for one of our shoppers?
Do we have? I think I finally found one. Yeah.
So we found, and who was our shopper that was looking?
It was Joy.
It was Joy?
Yeah.
Joy, we found an item that you might be interested in. The item number, I want to give this to Joy if she's watching.
Yeah.
7590630. Again, that's 7590630. Some of you are like, what is this?
I'm putting a link.
Joy was actually, we're going to put a link in the chat.
Yep.
On our live online for Joy. Joy was actually looking for a giant quad grade Tanzanite. We found a pear cut, Joy, that we think you'll be interested in. And so we'll put the link in the information box while you're watching the show, and hopefully you'll have a chance to click on that and check that out.
Yeah,
it's a beauty.
Since it's not part of the show, I'm not able to get special pricing on it today. But I'm putting the personal shoppers in there. They might.
Oh, the personal shoppers, sure.
They might be able to swing you a deal.
There you go, Joy. So with the link, when you click on it, I would suggest contacting our personal shopper team. They may be able to get you a nice little discount on that quad A grade. It's a fancy pear cut. It's gorgeous. I wish I had it on set, but
you know
I don't.
What? Wait, what? Let me put that in the. It's extra 20% off.
Oh, it is
right there on the website.
Good. Okay, good. So you can get an extra 20% off the ring we just sent you. You might be interested in. You did mention that you wanted a 7-carat plus. It's just over 7 carats. It's in platinum. It's fancy pear cut. It's VSEF, and wow, it's a stunner. I really wish I had it on set here so you could see it, but I think Once you click on the link, Joy, you'll be able to see, what everybody else is saying, because people are saying the ring is breathtaking. Always get your own appraisal, because after we send you the appraisal cards with a lot of your purchases. A lot of these pieces end up appraising at a much higher appraisal price, and that way when you get it insured through your insurance company, because you want to get these quad A grades insured, you have a higher appraisal value on your piece versus the card that we send you, because we like to keep it conservative. Again, under promise, over deliver, and we hit it all the time. We do it all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
So we did the star, we did the set.
That watch there.
This one or this one?
That one.
I like this one. I actually love this one.
It's so pretty.
Isn't it?
It's
So this is, we're doing the, excuse me. We had, well, first of all, the last item that we had was the set, right? We did the chrome diopside set, the pendant with chain and the ring.
Jessica,
So keep in mind, tell me.
that's the price that I expected, and that's the price that we're.
Ooh, so it's on clearance. We thought that we thought this timepiece was $200, $199.99. It's on sale, people.
Yeah.
I know, I get hype. I get crazy. That's a mother of pearl dial. Guess how much? Instead of $200, you're gonna pay $130 for a watch that has Tanzanite on the outside.
Wow.
Right? So you have the dial that's mother of pearl. You have your bezel, which has the Tanzanite gemstones. You have the strap, it's genuine leather. This is so pretty. Hold on, let me move out of the shot to make sure we can get that focused, because this is gorgeous. Tanzanite's everywhere. That's 5.5 carats of Tanzanite, ladies and gentlemen. Fully adjustable, just as a normal, genuine leather strap would be. It's got, listen to this. This one has 925 sterling silver on the back. So you've got the 925 sterling silver case. The entire case is silver. The back is going to be a little piece of stainless steel, but who does that? Most of these designers, and I have a lot of timepieces that are silver tone, gold tone, and rose tone. In fact, the only 925 sterling silver watch that I've ever purchased is from here. We did a Bali Legacy watch like a few years back, and that's really the only watch that I own that's silver, and that's because we made it affordable. Any other designer that's going to use 925 sterling silver in the case, the entire case is silver. And all of that is Tanzanite, 5.5 carats. Let me tell you how many. So it's our Eon 1962 collection. You have Swiss movement, some of the finest movement, right, in terms of timekeeping. And then you have the gemstones. So the 5.5 carats, it doesn't have a count on how many gemstones, does it? Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'll count them out. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 16 on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 8. So 16 and 16 is 32. 32. So you've got 32 gemstones here, all Tanzanite, 5.5 carats. In silver. You want to make a statement, this is how you do it. And I've got 2 different pieces actually that have Tanzanite on. What I love about this one though is that the strap is blue. It's the same color as Tanzanite. Same color as Tanzanite in the actual strap, and it is genuine leather.
It comes in that beautiful watch box.
Oh, that's right, the Eon 1962. Let's show this to you so you see the packaging on these, because that's going to be important. It's little things like this that make a difference. It really is, because when you're presenting gifts like this, you want to make sure they're presentable, and that's exactly what we've done for you. This is our in-house collection where we use 925 sterling silver. We use genuine leather straps, if any, because sometimes the entire watch is silver. What else? The gemstones. We try to incorporate gemstones in the Eon 1962 collection. And in this case, we've nailed it, right? When somebody opens it, they're going to see 5.5 carats of Tanzanite, a genuine leather strap that coordinates, and then they're probably going to have their first ever 925 sterling silver watch that they can wear and keep forever. So that's a nice one. Yeah. This is only going to cost you $130. We thought the original price today when we came out was $199, $299, excuse me. $299, and it's on sale. It's on clearance for $130, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge deal. The budget pay is $26 per month, and the millimeter size, do we have a millimeter size on the case?
Let's see.
If not, I'll go ahead and measure it here on set. Let's see. You'd think. You would think. I'll give you the millimeter size. I think that's important. And it's not a larger one. This one's actually a bit larger. The one that I'm wearing, I love different style watches. I like to wear the smaller, kind of petite cases, but I also like to go a bit larger. This one's bigger than the one that's up for grabs now. Okay? The one that's up for grabs now, the millimeter size is 30, you're right at 34. So it's a 34 millimeter case. 34 millimeter case. Let me make sure I haven't missed any questions.
I mean, that's almost dainty compared to how so if you like a daintier one.
Exactly. This is a bit more on the smaller side. It's not too small because sometimes timepieces, I feel like back in the day especially, they used to, make these dials and these, they're like, you can't even see. You're like, oh, it was almost like a piece of jewelry instead of something that kept time for you. But even so, I feel like also now today, we don't necessarily look at our watches to check the time. It's more for design. At least I don't. I look at my cell phone. I'm so used to looking at my cell phone. But again, that dial is mother of pearl.
Yeah.
It's mother of pearl. 5.5 carats of Tanzanite, genuine leather strap, and 925 sterling silver case. Let's see if we've got some gram weight on the silver. This is really nice. If you look at the picture online, it's going to show you somebody's hand with it. Actually, you know what? I'll do that before we close it out because I want you to see it on me. I have the larger one that's going to be coming up. If you like a larger dial or a larger case, rather, you have the option of going a bit bigger. That's the one I'm taking off. This one, though, is not too small, but it is smaller. And it's only going to be right at 32. Okay. And what I like to do is I'm actually putting it on so that it's facing towards you and not me because I'm showing it to you. So I'm going to do that now so you could see that. And this is all genuine leather. See the difference? Perfect size. Perfect. So again, $130. It's on clearance from $299. $26 per month. Budget pay is there. Make your payments. Take advantage. Hook somebody up with a beautiful Tanzanite timepiece that's made out of 925 sterling silver, the case itself. And then, of course, you've got 5.5 carats of Tanzanite with a genuine leather strap, beautifully packaged. You can't go wrong for the holiday season. Bam! I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I didn't even know that they made watches with gemstones like Tanzanite in the setting. You're like, yep, I'm telling you. Shop LC tried to tell you. All right. So who do we have here? Blondie's there. Marilyn is there. Hi, everyone. Okay. What are we doing next?
We are going to the hoop earrings.
The hoops. Now, these hoops are nice. Oh, have you been checking out these cuties right here? These are cross earrings, which I love. These are so pretty. I think I'm going to get these for my daughter, actually, for the holiday. But before we get into that, we're going to do the hoops. These are inside out trigger style hoops. The reason why they're called that is because of the trigger pull and push down. It's actually something you just push down and then you pull back to release. Super easy to work with. These are so pretty. I love how unique the setting is too. In this case, what they decided to do is they put the gemstones, they set them at a diagonal. By the way, if you're shopping online, sold 106 is the item number. So 106 is the item number on this one. But these gemstones are set at a diagonal. They are inside outs. And they're not big at all either. Let me measure these because I know for a lot of you, too big of a hoop is too much. And that's not the case here. These are less than an inch from top to bottom. So not quite an inch in height at all. There's for our TikTok shoppers. These have rave reviews. Everybody that's purchased them loves these earrings. Super easy to put on, easy to take off. One of our shoppers, let's see, Sheila, she says, love these, best secure earring design. She says, love the secure design where the earrings lock into other side and makes them carefree on your ears. These match the bracelet I bought, beautiful color. Let's see, who else? Barbara says, love them, very pretty. They sparkle beautifully. Another shopper says, love the earring style. So we've got a lot of people who have responded and said yes, yes, and yes. These are 4 carats, okay? So you've got 2 carats in each ear. Again, there is a trigger mechanism that you push down, pull back to release. You see how that has a hinge? That lines up nicely. So when you put them on, they're gonna lock right in place. You wanna line them up, and then you wanna find the opening, and that trigger, locks the earring in place. You don't have to worry about, ever losing them or a back coming undone, and all of a sudden you get home, and by the end of the night, you're like, where's my earring? That's happened to me. It's not good. Not fun. So there you go. These are 925 sterling silver. You have 26 gemstones, all of them Tanzanite. Every single one of these Tanzanite. They're going to be 4x3 millimeter ovals, perfectly set. And you see the size here, right? They're not over the top, just the right size. If you're somebody who works in a corporate environment and maybe a larger hoop is a little too much, a little distracting, these are a really nice size for that more corporate-y environment, although you can wear them anytime. But just an FYI, if you are somebody who, wants the perfect size hoop, something noticeable, something pretty, something to really put the perfect finishing touches to an outfit, Tanzanite is definitely the way to go. I love these. I really do. So again, 4x3 millimeter. You have 26 gemstones in total. They do have the prong settings, so each of the gems are secure in the prongs, whether they are set on the outside or the inside. And I just love the way they finish these. That trigger is a really nice kind of added benefit that secures the earring beautifully on the ear. And it also makes it super easy to take off as well as put on. So these are only going to cost you how much?
Let's see.
We're waiting for Stephanie. She's got us. Oh, these are $99. So with the budget pay option, you're paying $20 per month. Do you remember? I think back to all the sterling silver hoops I've purchased in the past with no gemstones in them, and I am completely honest about this. I've spent about $100 on Jacques Bleu Blah Bleu designer earrings that didn't have any high-end, gemstones like Tanzanite in the setting. So this is a great value with Tanzanite, 2 carats of Tanzanite in each ear. And again, the hoop is just under an inch, right at about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. So a nice fit. These are again sold 106. It's the 6th item. If you're shopping online, you can either click on the link or put the word sold 106 in the bar, and that's going to take you to the item. You'll be good to go. What else do we have?
We have that floral necklace. Let me get that pulled up for you.
We're going to do a floral necklace next.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Do I have it over there? Oh, it might be behind you. Is that?
Yes. This one here?
Yeah.
Or the cluster?
That one.
This one. Okay. Now this is a great price. This one here, let me see, 3.25 carats, extender on the back, platinum over sterling, and this one is on sale. It's actually on clearance, which is huge, because $121.59 is what you're paying today. It is on a 5-month budget pay option of $24.32 is the budget pay option. And this is a beauty. See, this is another one of those necklaces. Look at the fluidity. You see the way as I took it off the bust, the neck bust, it moves with you. And that's important. It's little things like that that, in my opinion, make a difference in the way, a designer has finished a piece. Because sometimes necklaces like this, I've picked them up and they are stiff. They don't move with you. So here it is on the neckline. Oh, that's pretty. 3.25 carats. Now all of this is 925 sterling silver. You have platinum over top of the settings. So look at that. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Mountain Daisy. Shout out to Jacqueline. Welcome in, ladies. We have, let me see, Hunt, who's joining us. We have Wick Diva, who's out there. Hi. So this
Wick
is
Diva join us.
Wick Diva's joining us. Is she a regular?
Yes, that's
All
Gigi.
right. Oh, it's Gigi.
Yeah.
Hi, Gigi. Okay, so this is, hold on now. With the extender, you're going to be able to position this nicely. You know, today I have a scoop neckline, which comes down nice and low, exposing, you know, my neck area, which is nice. But if for whatever reason you have, you know, a turtleneck or something that comes up and covers you up more, this will still sit nicely around the neckline if you wanted it to, right? With the extender, I love the way they finished this too. Let me show you the back here, so you have a chance to see how well made that is. In just a moment, I'll give you the breakdown on how many gemstones. That's the back.
Oh, that's pretty.
Here's the front. And then to our TikTok shoppers, there is your necklace. Why am I going this way? Here we go. So you can see that. But you see, again, fluid, movement, both sides. Everything moves. Nothing stiff. You've got that movement, which is key. And then, of course, the extender. So this has the 21 point in the center, which is quite large for a Tanzanite. I mean, that's a 4 millimeter. And then you have 10 extra ovals as well as a couple of rounds in there. A lot of carat weight on this. A lot of Tanzanite.
Yeah, a lot of Tanzanite.
A lot of Tanzanite. So the necklace, again, is finished in a Y-shaped design, so you have a little more. See, we could have easily stopped here at the pendant, but instead we incorporated, you know, the neck piece, the chain itself. It's attached to the necklace. You have the extender on the back end, so everything is done in a really nice way to sit perfectly. And I'm glad they added the extender, because the extender is what's going to be key here. $121.59. If you wanted to use the budget pay option, obviously you can make those payments. Use budget pay. Get these pieces home. You know, if there's anything that oh, she said Queen Stephanie.
Oh,
Yes, Gigi is too much. Okay, yeah, if there's anything that you're loving during this this segment, I always recommend that you get it. And I know some of you are like, okay, that's easier said than done.
Right.
If the budget doesn't permit, then I get it. Then maybe write down the item number and plan to get it at some point. But if your budget permits and, you know, you can use budget pay, no credit check, no qualifying, no interest payments, at least get it home so you have the chance to see it in person and then decide on whether or not you want to keep it. If you don't want to keep it, you don't want to keep it. We get it. We don't want you to, you know, keep something that you don't love. We want you to really promote the network, tell people about it. And plus, when you walk into a room with a piece of jewelry like this on, everybody's going to notice you and say, oh my gosh, this jewelry, what is this? Speaking of that, let me put on the bead because it's coming up and I wanted you to see it for a little bit. So, okay, this one is...
That's 108.
108. So sold 108 if you're interested. If you're just now joining us, please don't forget to go back and look at what we've already aired. Hi, Ernestine. Ernestine is there. Mari's there. Graciela is joining us. Let me see. Ramzia is out there. Hi, Ramzia. Good to see you. So let me know. Send in your messages. You know, talk to me. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see. We have had a request for bracelets. I started the show with a 2-row bracelet. I'm going to bring in a 3-row next. I hope you don't mind. We're going bigger because that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Big, bold, and perfect. So this one is, oh my gosh, $137 for this Tanzanite bracelet. $137. We have it in
The 7 inches
sizes
a little
6
bit
and
more.
6.5 and the 7 1/4.
Yeah, call your personal shopper.
Okay, so it looks like the 7 1/4 for whatever reason went up to $209. It's probably because they just didn't drop the price online. Usually we do the same price. So if you're interested in the 7 1/4, chat with our personal shopper team. Let them know that it's listed for $137.99 and get them to process that order for you at that price, okay? The one that's coming in at $137 is the 6.5 inch, but again, we have the 7 1/4. The 8 inch is sold out. I'm sure we'll be able to honor that same price of $137.99. There she is. This is our Platinum Bond collection. So your base metal is going to be your copper, and then you have platinum over top of it. You have the box closure, just as we do in most of our bracelets, so that lines up. You have the insert tongue and groove box that snaps in place without the latches. Once you put the latches, it's even more secure. Isn't that pretty? It's just every single Tanzanite beautifully matched, perfectly matched here. $137.99 with the budget pay option, $27.60. I don't know, I think a lot of people have been wanting bracelets. You know, this is something that we do very well. Last night I was talking on air. Usually I am live on the TV show side of things. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 to 6, 8 to 11. Today, Sean and Dan are going to be hosting tonight, so they said, we'll take you off. We'll put Sean and Dan. I said, no problem. I'm there. I'll do a Facebook Live. But this conversation I was having with Tony Denise, who's usually my co-host on Mondays from Brazil, we were talking about how special it is that, you know, we're able to provide people with line style bracelets, not just with a single row of gemstones, but in some cases 2 rows. In this case, you have 3 rows, and you would expect, at least in my experience, when you bring out a 3-row bracelet, especially with something like Tanzanite, that, oh, shoot, shucketers, you know, this thing is going to cost over $1,000. Not the case. Not the case at all. $137.99 out the door, 30-day money-back guarantee, $27.60 per month is that payment plan. Let me see if I can get it lined up myself and on my wrist. Snap that in place. But this is so good, right? Because what you have here is something wider, right? You have something that is a little more carat weight. In this case, the 6.5 inch is going to come in at 18.65 carats. It's a lot of carat weight. And then if you go with the 7.25, that's going to be just over 19 carats. And remember, on our website, for whatever reason, the 7.25 is listed at a little bit higher. What I always suggest and recommend is that you contact our personal shopper team. Let me give you that number real quick so that you can jot that down. It's actually the same number. The last 4 digits are the only thing that changes. We have 877-899-0490. So again, that's 877-899-0490. Our personal shopper team is always on standby. If there's anything specific you need, if there's a design that you're looking for, if there's a gemstone, or you just have something in mind, they can always help you with that. And then also things like this, where if for whatever reason on our website it's listed differently, bracelets, we always do the same price on bracelets, especially live during the show. So I would give them a call and let them know that it's listed for $137.99, the 6.5 inch. You're interested in buying that 7.25, and you want the same low price. Okay? We have one more bracelet that we're going to get to, and that's going to be a bangle design. We're not doing it just yet, but...
Well, I haven't showed you the one in gold yet, so we will be doing that.
So
but
okay.
Right now,
all right, so apparently
we're
we have
going to
another
do a little
bracelet.
high end. We're going to get a little high luxury, baby.
Yeah, we're going to bring in the luxury.
Yeah.
Because we know that a lot of you are looking for luxury. Layla, how are you, Layla? Melanie is out there. What's up, ladies? We have April also joining us. Good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch for a couple minutes. I know that, you know, when we stream, you just stop by and then you keep moving. I'm going to bring some heat out, though. I want you to see that we will be featuring some of these, you know, 18K and Rhapsody pieces. Our 18K collection is known as Ileana, and our 950 Platinum collection is Rhapsody. These are 2 of our flagship collections. So this is, the one that I'm bringing in is a marquee cut, and it's at over 2 carat. It's set in 18K. Good news is I have all sizes, 5, 5.5, 6.5, 6. We have 7, 7.5, and 8 are sold out. We have 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5.
They're calling this a AAA.
Well, because
I might get my first Tanzanite today.
you see? Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous.
Is that the prettiest thing?
So Stephanie's saying she may have found her first Tanzanite. Look why. Look. Isn't that crazy?
I'm in love with that ring.
The marquee cuts are stunning. Elongated, sexy. You know, just wow, pow, makes an impact. So this is luxury, baby. This is luxury, ladies and gentlemen that are out there shopping. We have a 2.2 carat. Now, the reason why we're calling it AAA is because the Ileana is reserved for AAA. The Rhapsody is reserved for Quad A. Now, I'm not a gemstone grader, but just based on my trained eye of being an AJP, accredited gemological, it's an accredited jewelry professional. We attended a class at the GIA, the Gemological Institute of America in New York, and we get certified in certain things. So my little trained eye says that's just over AAA, closer, good night, closer to a quad A grade, if anything. And it's simple, Stephanie.
It's beautiful.
I mean, wow. You're going to find yourself staring at that beauty. So, carat weight, let's talk, right? G to H colored diamonds, SI1 in clarity. This is the kind of ring that when you walk into a jewelry store, you're going to expect to see $3,999 plus on that. Isn't that pretty? I'm giving you a moment to take it in. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Hi, Franchi. Lisbeth is also out there watching. Hello, ladies. Are you looking for some luxury? People looking at me like, listen, I know we don't know each other, but I had to come over and take a closer look at this ring. This Tanzanite is incredible. Am I doing it right?
Yes, and it's breathtaking.
Isn't it? Listen, you got to know when to hold and when to fold. I know that I need to stay right here for just a few minutes so you could see it. This is how you treat yourself. I mean, really all you need is one good Tanzanite and you're done. But then when you experience Tanzanite in this way, where it's AAA or Quad A in our Ileana Rhapsody collection, you're almost addicted. Then you want more. It's one of those things where you can't get enough of it. So this one is only $1,199.
Every size is a little different.
$1,199. It's on clearance. It used to be $1,599. Right now it's $1,199. But the good news is, budget pay is $220, $240. So $240 today will get you this piece home. I want you to feel it because the gram weight on this is so good. You have the 18K. Remember 18K is 75% pure gold. It's a little more expensive now gold than platinum at the moment. But at jewelry stores, they tend to sell platinum at a higher price point. But this beauty, $240 per month in 18K white gold. Those diamonds are G to H. Can we get a little bit of stat details here?
Yes, we can.
So, let me see.
Did you see the card? It comes with that card.
Oh.
It is certified and appraised, baby.
Certified and appraised. Okay.
Look at that.
Guess what the appraisal value is, the retail replacement value. Let's see if I can hold this up. $6,600, which is what you'll get with your purchase. This appraisal card comes with your purchase. FYI. $6,600. But remember, we were reading a testimonial, and I always say this too. If you decide to buy one of our appraised pieces, most of the time you're buying something very high end. Well, we go to the Accredited Gemological Institute, also known as the AGI. We have them appraise and give you replacement values. They tend to come in on the conservative side. And that goes back to what we were saying about under-promising and over-delivering. Most people will end up getting their pieces reappraised because you always want to. It's like a house. You know, if you own a home, you know how important the appraisal value is. Now, it depends on what side of the what side of things you're on, right? If you want to sell, you know, you obviously want it to probably get appraised at a higher price. If you want to, you know, if you're doing like something for the appraisal for your taxes, your tax rate and all that, you obviously want it to be lower so that your tax rate is, but anyways. So this is jewelry. Jewelry always, the higher the appraisal, the better. This is great for resale purposes. Let me see, Blue Pearl Beach. Hello to you. Joy has joined us. KM is joining us. This is, I mean, if you're looking for an upgrade to your wedding ring, or maybe it's like an anniversary that's coming up, you and your husband chatted about this, this is a great way to go. This is a great way to go. So who is it? Heidi requested something?
Oh, no, she said she's just checking in real quick.
Checking
she's got
in?
a scoop.
Oh,
I said, don't leave us. Anyway, I just wondered.
Thank
She
you
loves
so much.
Tanzanite,
Thank you so much for joining us, Heidi. We appreciate you checking in. We get it. These shows are a little bit longer. You know, we are a live stream. Most people are just scrolling, hit the live stream button. You'll tune in for a little bit. This is definitely worth its weight in gold, people.
Yeah.
This is stunning. Most of the time, a ring like this, at your local jewelry store is going to sell for like $8,000 plus. When I say $35.99, that could be our price here. You do see the appraisal values at $6,600, right? You're going to get this with your purchase. So let me give you the stat on the center stone. I apologize. I know I got off here. It's a 12 by 6 millimeter marquee, 12 by 6. The carat weight on the marquee is 2 carat. So 20 points of diamonds, and I almost called it a quad A, triple A grade is a 2 carat, and it's perfection. If you're interested, remember, a couple things. You're going to get the appraisal card. You'll get the specialty Ileana box, which is a redwood box. It comes ready to go, ready to, be presented to whoever, including yourself. It also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as the payment plan. So you can use the budget pay option and make a small payment today, get it home, see it in person, decide on whether or not you want to keep it, and go from there, okay? So you have some options. I realize that this is a higher price point, but let me tell you something. When you have a AAA grade 2 carat, this caliber, this quality, we all know that this thing would probably cost you closer to like $7,000, $8,000. It's on sale in 18K. Sold 110 is the item number. Keep that in mind if you're interested. Definitely worth a while. Seriously. If nothing else, I feel like the thing that we do the best, a few things. There's a lot that we do here, really well.
We're good.
We're just good at what we do. We're manufacturers. If you didn't know, and you're tuning in for the first time, Shop LC has been manufacturing jewelry for 45 years plus. Yeah, so a very long time. Prior to us becoming a home shopping network and even kind of visiting on these platforms, these social media platforms, we have been manufacturing for brick and mortar stores, jewelry stores, home shopping networks, other designers. So you may very well have one of our pieces and don't even know it. You don't even know it? Mm-hmm. Now you're buying directly from the manufacturer, and that's the reason why we can give you a 2 carat like that, surrounded by eye clean near colorless diamonds for $1,199.
Yep.
Get it?
Man.
Get it while you can. That budget pay is only $240. To all the guys out there, gentlemen, I mean, how many times have you looked at Tanzanite or just something like Tanzanite where you saw the price, $6,000, $7,000, maybe you consider financing it? You don't have to do that here. You use budget pay, no credit check, no interest payments. You put $240 down, you get it home. You get to spend some time with it, make sure she loves it, make sure you love it, ladies, if you're getting it for yourself. And then you have that 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's worth it. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Lizzie. Good to see you. All right. Where are we at? Oh, gosh, we only have about 45 minutes left. So,
What?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
know.
time for that other tennis bracelet.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They're calling
Is it
this
the gold
AAA
one?
too.
This is the gold one, right?
Yeah.
This is AAA. Oh, my gosh. Look at this color.
Yeah.
It's 10.6 carats of Tanzanite. That's a 7 1/4 inch. It's in 14K yellow gold. And we're talking $1,299.
You can't get Tanzanite and gold for $130.
You can't even get a pair of studs. If we were to take out 2 of these AAA, set them in 14K, 10K, you're probably going to pay about $899 for 2.
Yeah.
You're getting an entire bracelet, tennis design. You have 24 Tanzanite pieces. 24. And each one of them are going to be ovals. So the ovals are 6 by 4 millimeter. These are not small Tanzanites at all.
No.
Box closure with the safety catch. The gold here is 14K yellow gold at this price. 14K yellow gold.
That price.
Insane.
I mean,
Insane, and you know it. If there's any questions about this, what more can I give you? $260 budget pay option, 30-day money-back guarantee. The gram weight. Do we have gram weight here? The bracelet? I think it's 7 1/4 inch. Ay, 7 1/4 inch, the perfect length. And my thing is, To find perfectly matched tanzanites like that, where the color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight, everything is spot on, wow. At this price of $1,299, you can't beat it. You just can't.
Forget about the gold.
Forget about the gold.
$44
Points each.
per tan. Is that right? $44 a tanzanite?
Is it?
$44 a tanzanite times 24 tanzanites.
Right. Right. It is.
That can't be right. No.
So
yeah, that's
it
10.6
is.
carats.
It is, yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's not per tanzanite. That's per carat.
per carat. Yeah. So Stephanie's doing the carat weight on the 10.6 carats, right? We wanted to know, based on the 24 gemstones that are in this setting, what would it cost you price per carat? Because you got 10.6 carats. We did the math. You're paying $44 price per carat without the gold. Without the gold. Yeah. So, those of you, and it's 14K yellow gold, right?
Yeah.
If you're interested, this is a great opportunity because you're not having to compromise on quality. Again, AAA grade. It's graded. The tanzanites are graded. Deep, dark, rich, and majestic. Okay. So if you're wondering what grading does for us, is the higher the grading, the darker the gemstone, the better the quality, more valuable, more expensive. Well, here at Shop LC, because Tanzanite is our baby, we have connections in the business and have since day one, since the start, since it was discovered in 1967. And, this has given us an opportunity to really make a name for ourselves in the industry or in the market when it comes to Tanzanite. Look at the way that wraps right around my finger. That's fluidity. That's great quality. That is a sign of quality, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you the opportunity to own, I would say, one of our most beautiful Tanzanite pieces in the collection. It's up for grabs for $1,299. Again, budget pay is activated, no credit check, no interest payments. If you've been looking for the perfect Tanzanite bracelet, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. 30-day money-back guarantee. So who else do we have there? Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Keep in mind, I am going to be featuring these cute little cross earrings. They're coming up. Really adorable. We did some hoops. Now, if there's anything that you missed out on, maybe you're joining us on the tail end here of the live stream. We only have about 35 minutes left. Make sure you click on all the items that we've aired today. It gives you the option of taking a closer look at each one so you can see what kind of price cuts we were able to offer you. But some really great deals here. Coming up. So this one is 111.
Now we have some bona fide quad.
Sold 111. That's the item number, 111, 111. We have, so she says we have some real quad A. So the quad A grade, hi Ellie, good to see you. The quad A grade 950 platinum is Rhapsody. It's official. This is our flagship. This is la creme de la creme. What's your favorite vehicle, Stephanie? Like if money was no option, what would you get?
Oh, a McLaren, maybe?
I like the McLaren.
Yeah.
What is it? SLR, I think it is. SLR with the doors that go up like that.
I love a Lambo too, because they're just loud and obnoxious.
Oh, you're one of those. She likes a loud car. She said McLaren. Let me know what
do you like?
I like a Phantom.
Oh,
a Phantom
okay.
Rolls-Royce. Yeah,
Oh, so
I like a
classy.
big grill.
Yeah, but you're a classy lady.
Yeah,
You're
I want to be in the back. I don't want to drive it. I want to be driven in the Phantom, right? I've rolled up to one, walked up to one, and literally the grill was larger than me. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It made me melt. Almost a tear came down my eye. How could a car be that beautiful? But so that's what Rhapsody is to Shop LC.
Yeah.
It is the best of the best. Your settings are 950 platinum. Remember, platinum ranges in purity. This is the purest form of platinum. In this case, you've got screw backs. So the posts have these clutch backs that screw right onto the back of the post. And you have 4.15 grams. So in each ear, you have just over 2 grams. You have 3.25 carats. And any of the Tanzanite, let me bring it in here so let me get out of the shot too, because every time I'm in the shot, it wants to focus on me. That's quad A grade. Best of the best. And then the diamonds are VSEF. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So we were talking about the grading of Tanzanite. So the grading of Tanzanite, believe it or not, starts at a 1A. some of the Tanzanites are not even graded. And I actually have quite a bit of that. When we first launched the network, we brought out what I like to call the periwinkle Tanzanite, the lighter color. And for me, Tanzanite is all rare, so I'm in on all the shades of Tanzanite. Obviously, the darker the blue, the better the quality, the rarer the material, and the more expensive that gemstone is. So in this case, gosh, look at the size of these. We're going to give you some carat weight here in just a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screw back off. It's going to take me 2 seconds because it is a screw back. You're not just able to pull it apart. That's the beauty of a screw back, right? You want the screw back to secure nicely onto the ear without you having to be concerned about it coming apart. We had a shopper who just came in. What did they say on TikTok? See, I'm not able to see those messages. They come in and then they disappear.
Oh, do they keep going?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I can scroll up. Hang on. You keep doing your thing and
Okay.
let's see.
So these, and I don't know if it's a message that just comes through, it like pops up here.
Oh,
Maybe that's
I
something
don't
else.
know.
She's like, I don't know about that.
That's a different story.
This is right. We're new to these social media platforms. And trust me, I'm a work in progress. If you have an opportunity, I'm actually trying to get better at this, right?
We want more Rocky.
I will. He had his birthday. Did you see the post
We
on
did
his
see the
birthday?
Yes. that was
Rocky, he's
precious.
my pit bull. He's my little guy. He's an old man now. He just turned 12 years old, and so he's 12.
Oh.
I know. That's my little old man, but he's so spunky.
He's a
especially-
good boy.
He's such a good boy. But if you have a chance, would you do me a favor, those of you watching on IG or Facebook, like the page, join me on social media. I'm trying to get more people to interact with me on Instagram. I was late for the party. Everybody was like, you need to start your Instagram. And I was like, but I'm trying to get better at Facebook. And then I never started it. It took me forever to, start my IG page. And then, now it's like I go back and forth because, whoa, look at these,
Oh,
Stephanie.
hello.
Good night.
I don't need to walk across the room to see them.
I know. But no, now I'm like I have no idea how the algorithm works and how to get more people on my Instagram because I kind of want to transition there more. But Jessica.Maldonado L is my Instagram. Maldonado, Maldonado, and then L. If you can, connect with me there so I can follow you, you can follow me. But no, this is it. I mean, what do you say? All I have to do is go like this and that's it. Done deal.
Yeah. That.
Either you're in or you're out. I mean, which one you want? You want the cute little crosses that are not AA. Well, actually, they're probably AA. They're not AAA. These are quad A. Doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any darker. These are 3.25 carats. So the Tanzanites all by themselves, which are quad A, are 3.13 carats. Then you have the diamonds. Number of diamonds that you have in the setting, what they've done is they position the diamonds in a triangular shape up top. 1, 2, 3. They're VSEF diamonds. And then, of course, you have the screw back. So I'm going to show you the gemstone by itself so you can see. Again, let me take myself out of this shot so you can see that. And then you have the giant Tanzanite. That Tanzanite quad A grade is about 1.5 carats. How much will these cost you?
Let's see.
Now, the number, if you're interested, is sold 112. These are only going to cost you, are you kidding me? So you have 3.25 carats of quad A and VS diamonds in platinum with the screwback feature, $1,749. I wish can we do comparisons?
No.
We had it set up
can't show
before.
it, but my goodness, you can't get quad A Tanzanite for less than $600 a carat. and that's
You
what we're
can't
doing.
even get quad A grade in general. You can't find it in these jewelry stores.
Oh, that's
I had
true.
a chance to so my mother-in-law celebrated in the month of March. We took her on a surprise cruise because since COVID everybody was locked down for years, and she's a cruiser and she's much older now, so we had to kind of assist and go with her. And of course we were happy to take her. One of the things that we did was, my husband, he doesn't necessarily love this, but every single jewelry store that was on that ship, I was like, either you're coming or I'm out. I'm going to the jewelry stores. I wanted to go to the shows. Nobody had quad A grade. Nobody. Everybody had AAA grade, and most of that AAA grade was selling for like $700 price per carat.
Really?
Per carat.
Did their AAA look like our AAA? That
No,
looked like
and that was another thing. The AAA grade didn't look like AAA. You know, most of it was like in 14K. Some of it was in 18 and platinum, but the price reflects that, you know, that kind of setting. So this is the good stuff. This is 3.25 carats. You're paying what you would for 10K, in my opinion, 1,749. But you're getting the deepest, the darkest, the richest, the most valuable. I know. Wick Divas is stunning. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. You're probably going to have these on 24/7. You'll sleep in these. You'll be like, oh, I have to take these off? Darn. You know, it's just one of those things. 4.15 grams, so you have 2 grams in each here, screw back feature. The budget pay option is $350 a month. Gentlemen, where the guys at? Where my guys at? From the front to back, feeling that. So, gentlemen, nice way to go. You're getting her the best, which she deserves. And it's only costing you $17.49 if you're interested. I might have to keep these on. All right, they're screw back, so they're going to take me a couple seconds. They are gorgeous.
I usually like dangly earrings. That's what I was just telling Gigi, but these are...
I know. These. Stephanie was saying that she typically does the dangles, and when she saw these, she went absolutely bananas over them. Because look at the size of them. I mean, they're giant.
So blueberry blue.
Blueberry blue is right. That's what Quad A grade is all about. Giving you the deepest, the darkest, the richest, the most valuable. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you're looking for the best. You nail it when it comes to Rhapsody. And notice how I'm taking my time here. I'm unscrewing the back.
Oh, and I'll screw them back together. You can just put them.
Okay, thank you. But the screw backs are the way to go. You're secure. You don't have to worry about anything coming undone. I mean, this is the way to go if possible. So again, you're gonna that little, there's a ridge, like ridges. It's a screw back post, so it's designed for the clutch back to screw right in. You're gonna screw and screw and screw until you can't screw no more. About 75% of the way, and then you can push the rest in. You'll see once you get them home. You're gonna be like, I love these. Because you need the best. I mean, you don't want to half step when it comes to Tanzanite Quad A. You want the best. Whether it's in a ring style setting or anything else, you want the best. So that was 113, right?
That was 112. This
112.
is 113.
Okay.
That thing you've been teasing us with around your neck.
The necklace. All right, so the necklace is coming up. This is 113, sold 113. If you're interested in the bead style necklace, love this one. This one's actually done in 10K yellow gold. And the 10K yellow gold is the clasp. And I'll take this off here in just a minute so you can see this a bit closer. But that's a lobster claw. And the necklace itself is 18 inches. If you wanted to add an extender to the back end, you can always do that. You have the option of doing that. One of the things that I love about bead style necklaces, especially the rondelle beads, is that the artisans, they hand facet the beads. So all your beads will have a lot of sparkle, a lot of twinkle coming off those beads. Really pretty. And I love the length of this because remember, an 18-inch necklace, if you usually wear 20 inches, I get it. But the 18 inches is going to come up a little bit higher in the neckline to really showcase the gemstone beautifully, which is important. This is only going to cost you $299.99. I feel like this will probably be the one that you wear all 2024. You'll never want to take this off.
Over your sweaters, everything. Over turtleneck.
Absolutely. And the interesting thing is I have the scoop neck design on, right? Stephanie has one that comes up a little bit higher. So whether you have the turtleneck, the mock neck, the cowl neck, I mean, they're different necklines, so many. It's still going to look good. Even if you're covered up, this against any color is going to show up beautifully and really make a statement. I mean, with Tanzanite, you know you're always going to make a statement. Whether you're dressed up, dressed down, it's going to be a stunner. Let me bring that in a little bit so you can see the twinkle that I was talking about. Twinkle. Isn't that pretty? These are all Tanzanite beads. 121 carats of Tanzanite for $299.99. We have a $60 budget pay option, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't own beads, I'm obsessed with our beads, especially the faceted beads. I've been featuring quite a few different gemstone bead necklaces in 2023 here at the end of the year, and I'm so impressed with what our team has been doing. We have the emeralds. We've done some morganite bead necklaces. We featured the aquamarine, the Santa Maria aquamarine. Everything is stunning. So, you know, the Tanzanite, no different. Oh, by the way, shame on me. The AGI you know, the 950 Platinum Rhapsody earrings we did, they do come with an appraisal, $7,600.
Oh, Bill. And what were we doing them for? Like 18, 17?
$17.99. I think it was
Yeah.
$17.99.
Yeah.
So this card, anytime you see our Rhapsody collection, it comes with an appraisal card. This will come with your pieces. You've got the replacement value if you wanted to go ahead and get it insured. Typically, your insurance company, whoever you decide to go with, will say, you know, do you have the appraisal report? You can use these, or you can actually get them reappraised. Most of the time they appraise at a much higher price point, a lot higher. And so I always recommend that before you get them insured, get a higher appraisal on these pieces. Although you're already getting the best deal possible, I think you're gonna love that. So again, the Rhapsody earrings we did, $7,600, that's gonna come with your appraisal. The necklace we just featured is $299. That's just over $100, 100 carats plus of Tanzanite. And I can't wait to do the cocktail. The cocktail ring's going to be coming up.
It's next.
You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break.
TikTok
TikTok
you
just
need
said.
some water?
I love that. TikTok just said, take a break. Okay.
Gigi says that you and Michelle are bead sisters. I said bead sisters or bean sisters?
Michelle, that's right. Oh, Michelle. No, yeah, her and I both love beads for sure. That's definitely the way to go if possible. And that's trending too. If you look at, you know, what's hot and what's stylish, what's on the runways here, you see a lot of Italian designers, a lot of Brazilian designers, a lot of African designers, a lot of beads. Beads are significant, whether they're regular beads that are larger or even the rondelle beads that are faceted, they really make a statement around the neckline. So I highly recommend it. Okay, speaking of recommendations, this is my favorite of the show when it comes to cocktails, clusters. Yep. That's, I mean, how can you not love it?
8 carats.
It is 8.1 carats of Tanzanite. You have, look at the dome shape. Look at the way they set that. That is super unique. So you have these layers like a cake. And each layer has, these are called micro pave set because each one is individually set. And what they've done, which I love when our design team does this, they do a darker rhodium finish. So rhodium is in the family of platinum. It's expensive. And what we enjoy doing when it comes to rhodium is kind of finishing it in different colors to provide you with contrast. So sometimes we do a darker rhodium, and in this case you have like a platinum color. It what's the, almost like a hematite color. If you know anything about hematite or gunmetal, like a gunmetal. So what that does is it really allows those tanzanites to show up beautifully. There's just contrast in the setting. The setting itself is 925 sterling silver, but the ring, so you have, you ready? A $36 budget pay option. The sizes we have available are 5, 6, 10, and 11. I'm putting it on different fingers so you can see it. Look at this. And then let's talk how many gemstones.
A lot. There's too many.
It's too many to count?
There's 35 plus 26. So you're up to 60.
60 something.
61. 69. So I guess just 69.
So about 69 gemstones in one setting.
Oh, wow.
69 gemstones. Is this graded? This has to be at least double A.
It does sound great.
So they're calling it a wedding ring for her.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Now, for me, wedding rings are more on the solitaire like this one. But whatever. Different strokes for different folks, right?
You like it, do it.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Depending on the fashionista, all ladies, we don't like to do things the same way, right? And that's the beauty of, you know, expressing who you are through jewelry. I'm a big believer that I'm not one of these people, and I never have been. I don't like to have the same thing that other people do. I feel like this new generation is kind of same old, same old. Everybody wants the same look. They want the same cheeks. They want the same lips. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, no. Everybody has their own. I remember when I was growing up, you know, just being natural was like, that's what it was all about. Like your natural self, be your true form. Anyways, I say that to say, I know Stephanie's over here like, oh. She's right next to me. She's modeling stuff. But I say that to say that jewelry pieces are, you know, it's an individual thing. So whatever you fall in love with here, go for it. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get the pieces home. Take a closer look. On the website, we have pictures, we have models, we have, measurements, all that good stuff. Get one of these pieces home so you have a chance to take advantage. This one's only costing $179. That's a little bit of money for 8+ carats of Tanzanite. And all of it is Tanzanite. Nothing in here is, something other than Tanzanite. This is all Tanzanite. You have about 60 pieces. So make sure you pick this one up. This is a beauty. The gram weight on this, because the setting is so deep, look at that. It really is beautiful. I don't know if we have gram weight. I don't know why gram weights, I'm having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, it's not there.
So either way, you have a lot of carat weight. You have a lot of gram weight in this one. You need quite a bit of silver to support 8 carats of anything. And the way that they designed it is so that you have more of a tiered look, right?
Maybe they meant wedding cake instead of
wedding cake. That's right. That makes sense now. Yeah, that looks like the tiers. Like I said, when you have a wedding cake, you've got the layers. That's exactly what you have here in this style, this design. So the budget pay, $36. Get it. Do not miss out on one of our cocktail designs. The measurements are there too. So like from one end to the next, I think you have about an inch. So it's a nice wide, big and bold piece, as you can see here. Boop. Who's joining us? Hi, Rose. Good to see you. Okay. So with that said, we're down to the wire here. Let's make it count. We've got about 20 minutes left in the show. So is that how it shows up right there?
No. That's this camera right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
No.
I like that. I'm seeing a full shot. Obviously, on these social media platforms, you don't necessarily get the full shot, which is...
you're just used to seeing...
I'm used to seeing everything.
You're seeing a studio camera.
Yeah. We've got a studio camera in here that sets it up. Okay, pendant coming up. Oh my gosh, this pendant. Everybody's talking about this pendant on our website. You have to get involved in this one. Ready?
That little pendant?
It's a 6 carat. It's a 6 carat. 5-star review. Tanzanite and white zircon. Let me bring it in over to our TikTok shoppers. And then here it is. Look at this! Let's see, Robert says Tanzanite floral pendant is dazzling beautiful. The pendant is breathtaking. It looks like an estate piece of jewelry from years ago. The underneath finish is superb. Speaking of that, boom. You will not be disappointed. I also have the matching ring. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. The pieces that we have here at Shop LC are next level. What you get for the money is crazy good. 4.5 carats. You have 4x3 to 7x5 millimeter gemstones. They are giant. Just the right size. I'm going to take it off the bust here in just a minute, put it on my neckline. You wanted something big, bold, beautiful, noticing. When you walk into a room, or noticeable when you walk into a room, this is the way to go for sure. This is, first of all, does the chain come with it? The chain is upgraded.
Yeah.
The chain is,
got the chain.
Oh my goodness. You know what, you can't call this a pendant. You got to call it a medallion, because that's what it is. Call it, what is it? Call a spade a spade? You know what they say? Call it what it is.
Yeah.
6 full carats of Tanzanite and zircon. And most of that carat weight is coming from the Tanzanite. It's stunning. The bale is beautifully dripped and drizzled in zircon. You able to see that? Isn't that pretty? And then...
good shot.
That was nice?
Yeah. The color.
The color's everything. Comes with the 20-inch chain. That's an upgraded chain. You have 6 carats. And as we mentioned to our viewer that made the comment on the back end, beautifully finished, this looks like estate jewelry, as it should. Your price, only $199. That's it. That's all you're paying, $199. $40 budget pay option. Out the door, people. This is the one that you get. It's like the grand finale at the end of the show. The grand finale. Not like the one that you waited the whole fireworks show for, and then you're like, that's it. The one that you're like, whoa, everybody's like, oh my gosh. This is it. Now let's talk how many gemstones, and then I'm going to keep moving because I only have about 15 minutes left in the show. I want to make sure I get everything in. This has,
A lot.
you have the
27.
27 pear cuts, 121 zircons, and then you have 3 that are round. So most of it is coming from the pear cut gemstones. You have a couple there in the middle. Actually, they're strategically placed on the outside on the top there. You have some that are 2 to 3 millimeter round cut, but most of them are 4 by 3 to 7 by 5 millimeter. They're giant. Most of them are fancy pear cuts, which is quite nice. Let me swing that chain around so you can see the lobster claw clasp there. You have a really nice upgraded chain that's going to be 20 inches. You got a deal here. You know you do. $40 per month on the medallion. $40 per month. Think about what you have in your jewelry box collection currently. Do you have one of those pieces that, kind of makes everybody stop and pause and take a deep breath? This is that. This is that piece for sure, right? 6 carats of anything is a big deal, especially one in a setting like this that's so beautiful. Okay. I'm going to put this one aside. And that was what, 114?
That was 115.
115. So the pendant is
Yeah.
115. That's the item number on the pendant. We are going into one of our final pieces. Don't forget, I've got the earrings coming up here at the end of the show. If you've been eyeing the cross Tanzanite earrings, they are coming up. They're coming up. So I don't want you to miss out on that. I'm actually getting a pair for my daughter. I love these. I might get a pair for me. I really like these. It's a cutie.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. Not too big, not too small. I like to collect crosses, and also the angels. I love collecting angels. All right, before we get into that, the largest timepiece we have in the show. This is the one I kicked off with. This is now the Eon 1962. This timepiece, this watch collection is impressive, and I'll tell you why. Because some of you are like, what do you mean by impressive? Why? Why is it impressive? Anytime that you buy the Eon 1962 collection, you're going to get Swiss movement. You're also going to get cases that are made out of sterling silver. Right? Most of the time what will happen is a designer will have a silver tone case and a stainless steel back. We have those too. But the Eon 1962 is a different ball game. Swiss movement, that's the timekeeping system. One of the best in the world, Swiss movement, on the inside, so you can count on the timepiece. You have a 925 sterling silver case. Look at this. Look how thick this is. It blows my mind that we're able to offer you such a great price point on a watch that's made out of silver instead of silver tone. I mean, even the detail on the back. Let me move out of the way. Look at this back. You see that? So the little middle part is the only part that's stainless steel. The rest of the timepiece is silver. All of that is silver. The dial is mother of pearl. The gemstones are Tanzanite. You have 6.5 carats. You also have moissanite. So you have an entire row of moissanite on the inside. This is a genuine leather strap, fully adjustable, so you can go short if you need to, shorten the length if you need to. And it is water resistant, right? Splash water resistant. And then you have the 6.5 carats, the count on the gemstones. So let's get this down. You have 80 moissanites and you have 28 tanzanites. That's a lot of carat weight. Most of the carat weight is coming from the tanzanites because of the size of those stones. So 5.86 carats of tanzanite. The rest of the carat weight is coming from the moissanite. And that's it's like an inner row on the the dial? No, not the dial. The dial has got the mother of pearl on the case. The outside of the case is where your gemstones are set. Also, the crystal on the surface here. We've got a sapphire crystal that we use on the surface of our Eon 1962 to provide you with something nice and thick, something very durable, something that's resistant to scratches. If you're rough on things like I am, I'm always running into stuff. I'll have something really nice on and run right into it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It happens to me all the time. So
you don't seem like you'd be a klutz like me.
Oh, but I am.
No, you're too graceful.
I'll take that, right? But no, I'm keeping it real though. I definitely am a bit harder on things than some other people, and so I find that the The beauty of our Eon 1962 collection is the fact that it's made out of silver. You've got the crystal case, you have the mother of pearl dial, you have genuine gemstones, the genuine leather straps, all that good stuff. This watch is only costing you $249.99. Think about your favorite designer that makes, the watch that you wear all the time. It could be Michael. I have quite a few Michael timepieces, right, from back in the day before we started our Eon 1962 collection. Right. And his pieces are silver tone, gold tone, rose tone. They do turn eventually. And so this is one of those pieces where, again, you have the silver, solid. The gemstones, beautifully done. Your crown, you're able to pop it out, move the hands of the watch if you need to, set the time, and then the genuine leather strap, which is fully adjustable. Millimeter size on this, in case you're curious to know, 35. Actually, 36. So 36 millimeter case. So a nice size. A little bit larger than the other. I think we had it at 32, the other one. We did the Eon 1962. Yeah. We had this one here. This was a 32. And then we have this one that's a little bit larger. Just by a little bit. Okay? So what else do we have? Don't forget to use budget pay too, $50 per month. You have the option of that with the 30-day money-back guarantee. We're coming down to the wire.
Down to the wire. We've got like 4 or 5 things. So we got
4 or 5 things.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, Stephanie loves to crunch things in there. It's like
I know.
6 minutes. I got to do these crosses.
Yeah, we will definitely finish up on this.
Okay.
I think this little beauty looks like an Ileana or a Rhapsody.
Oh, that is pretty. Yes.
That looks like one of our high ends.
This is big. $149.99 out the door. That's a AAA grade. That is gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
That's going to be 925 sterling silver with platinum over top of it. You have 2.3 carats here. This is a beauty. Perfect stars. I mean, we're talking, everybody's saying, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the thing that we love most about it, first of all, it's almost like a replica of our Ileana collection, our 18K. But they did it in sterling silver with platinum over top of it. The center Tanzanite is a AAA. You're not compromising here, the bust. But it's a bezel set. You have a bezel set gemstone. And then the prong setting, or actually, it's a pave set. You have those, what are they, white zircon? So these are going to be white zircon. Look how noticeable. Now that's a statement piece.
It's so classy.
It really is.
And you know I love my pears.
It kind of reminds me of like Flapper Girl, Feathers, that time period where things were very defined and unique and, not the same old, same old. This is that collection or that piece that definitely stands out the way you should. I really believe that jewelry should be a way for you to express yourself, for you to be different. 22 zircons coming in at 66 points. You have the 72-point Tanzanite in the center, which is AAA bezel set. This is a winner. This is definitely a winner. I'm trying to think, do I love the first one we kicked off the show with, or would I rather have this one? And I feel like both of them are just, they're neck and neck. They're completely different from one another. This one's a little bit larger in setting. This one has the bezel set gemstone in the middle. If you have a chance, though, I suggest kind of visiting back to what we've already aired so you can see the different price points and the different pieces we have. But this one's $149 simply because the Tanzanite is larger. It's a 3/4 of a carat, 72 point. And then the bezel setting, I mean, this is a major piece. Major! All right, so we have, that's a good one. I hope you have a chance to get that one home if you loved what you saw there. And remember with the pear cuts you can wear up or down on the finger. You can do different things with these pear cuts. With how you wear them, what finger you wear them on. They look good on any finger. Last but not least, so we're getting there. $199. Oh, this is a nice one.
This one, then we're going to do the bangle bracelet and then your cross earring.
Do I have that one?
No.
Okay.
Why would I give that to you? I'll just go put it right back here.
So we have a necklace coming up, we have a bangle, and then we have the earrings, and that's a wrap.
Yep.
That is a wrap.
Isn't it
my
cute?
gosh, this is so pretty. She said cute, but it could be cute if you're wearing a cute outfit, but if you're wearing something like really elegant,
Yeah.
This is, wow. Holiday party, here you come. Look at that. So, for $199.99, you're getting, what is it, 6 carats?
6 carats. 6.5.
6.5 carats of Tanzanite. Has the extender on it. So you have 15 of the larger gemstones that are 4x3 to 6x4. Wait, I don't know why I always go backwards when I'm looking at myself on these lives. Okay, there it is. So this is the way it's going to sit around the neckline. You have the round cut Tanzanite. Now, I really love the movement on this. This is quite lovely. You've got a lot of movement here. And I love that kind of tassel-like design that you have on the bottom.
It's all about that tassel.
Tassels are popular. And layering is really popular too. So this is an opportunity for you to get a necklace that's already perfectly made. I mean, you have the extender on the back end. This is what I was showing you here. That's going to be the extender. Tic-tac, lobster claw. Okay. And then let me move it back here. Really pretty. But with the tassel gives you a little more length. So if you are hanging it off your neckline, you're going to get that nice little drop between both of those pieces that have all Tanzanite in it. 6.5 carats in silver. This is another beauty. Actually, I'm torn between this one and the cluster we just did at 6 carats. This one here, the medallion. I don't know which one I love more. I love them both, equally. So this was, it's a tough decision to make. But the good news is we have the budget pay option and you have the 30-day money-back guarantee. So maybe if you wanted to get both of them home to see which one you loved more, you keep the one you love and maybe send the other one back or give it to somebody else. Okay, the reviews. Everybody's talking about this one. So George is a shopper with us. He said, the Tanzanite drop necklace, I'm really enjoying wearing my Tanzanite necklace. Very feminine design that I can wear with anything. Elsie has provided me with an opportunity to purchase real gemstones at an affordable price. Thank you so much. The quality cannot be beat. Okay, that's one of our shoppers who says, they love it. Another one, Russell, says, wife loves it.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys are actually purchasing pieces like this for their sweetie pie for birthdays, anniversaries, holiday season, New Year, Valentine's Day is on the horizon. Why not get ahead of it this year and be ready to go in the new year? You're like, I've got Valentine's Day taken care of already. Now that's special. That's planning ahead. But yeah, so that's going to be $199 with a $40 budget pay option. And again, I want you to keep in mind we are talking 925 sterling silver with platinum. You have that extender, so you don't have to be concerned about it being too long or too short. And that's 6.5 carats of Tanzanite in a drop necklace. Really pretty design there. Next, the bangle.
The bangle.
These bangles, everybody's talking about these bangles. This one, does it come in? Okay, so this one is in a 7.25 inch. Now for me, the 7.25 inch is easy for me to slide on my wrist, right? But for a lot of people, 7.25 or just the way it's designed, you don't want to have to, try to get it over the knuckle. So what we've done is we have that trigger clasp, right? You push that down, it opens up all the way. Hinge design. You have 2.5 carats of Tanzanite. This one's only going to cost you $129.99. If you love bangles, which I've grown to love bangles even more. I mean, back in the day, I used to find that bangles just didn't fit me right. They were always too large for me personally. But the beauty of Shop LC is that we do make the smaller sizes, the 6.5, the 7.25, and we also make, all just for everybody, 8 inches. In this case, this one's going to come in the 7.25 only, but it is 2.5 carats, and this is actually going to fit more than just 7.25. This is going to fit up to about 7.75. Actually, 8 inches, I would say. If Hunter were here, he'd put it on.
Yeah.
You know how he is. But no, this is definitely going to go up to 8 inches. So if you're feeling like you like the design, which who doesn't? Look at the beautiful finish on the side. You have a lot of gram weight here. We're probably talking, I'd say 5 grams. And again, because of the oval shape, it's going to make it a lot easier for people to wear. Because of the trigger clasp, you're going to push down to pull back to release. So So that gets you nice and wide. That way you can just wrap it around your wrist like so, bring it back in, line it up, and then snap it right in place. That's what this design is all about. Hold on, let me get it this way. There you go. You can even hear the snap. Did you hear that? That snap is nice. Hi, Gary. Good to see you. Nancy's also out there. Margaret is joining us. Welcome, darlings. Thank you so much for joining. Debbie's out there. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. So here's what I want you to do, because I'm about to end the show here on the cross earrings. Visit the website and check out all the items that we already featured. Don't miss out on the deals that we're able to offer you, right? We had some beautiful Tanzanite. We had an Ileana piece. We had some Rhapsody pieces. Don't miss out on those. We're able to offer you special pricing on that. We had a few of the cocktail, the cluster style designs. We had a couple solitaires that were in sterling silver as well. So some really good stuff to look back at if you missed it. And now we're going to end with the grand finale, which is my favorite. If you've been watching the entire show, just patiently waiting to see how far we go on these, guess how much? Excuse me. We are featuring these $39.99. $39.99. And that's the reason why I'm getting myself a pair and my daughter a pair. Look how pretty these are. They're just the right size. I mean, if I were to measure these are probably coming in at about a ½ inch, which are perfect. They sit nicely on the ear. They're not too big. They're not overdone. They're not gaudy. But they represent the Lord, which I love. Well, more so Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross. So that, I mean, and then you have the acrylic disc backs too. So the disc backs, they hold everything in place. Really nice size, not too big, not too small. When it comes to Tanzanite, we're talking 1.75 carats, okay? Perfect star reviews pretty much across the board. Everybody's saying how comfortable they are. Everybody's saying how pretty they are. Everybody loving the size. Pamela says they are beautiful, love them. We have Roseanne who says beautiful. Shop LC has great deals on Tanzanite. We just have a lot of shoppers. Let me see here. Eleanor says very pretty, perfect size also. And then one of our shoppers says the cross is worth the money. That's from Pamela, who, $39.99 in silver. I feel like these will be every day. You know, there's certain pieces of jewelry that I wear on a regular basis. Actually, I have to get my cross pendant that has marcasite in it. I'm going to get with I guess he's our jeweler. He has the opportunity to kind of fix things up. I lost a piece of marcasite in my cross that I always wear, and it's noticeable. So I haven't worn my favorite cross pendant. But I say that to say that these will probably be your favorite in the collection. Really. I mean, they are pretty. And if you have like a larger family like myself, I feel like this is the kind of gift that you can give to everybody. Say you have like 5 sisters, give all 5 sisters, a pair of Tanzanite cross earrings. If you have daughters, give all 3 of your daughters or both of your daughters a pair of Tanzanite cross earrings. And then also get yourself a pair. Don't forget about you, because you have to be able to, treat yourself. You got to love you before you can love anybody else. You truly do have to, remind yourself of how important it is to love you. And speaking of that, we love you.
We do.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know that, again, on these social media platforms, we move pretty quickly, and also it gives you a chance to see other things that you may not necessarily see. If you checked in, thank you so much. Also watching the live video. Okay, so Miss Lauren, thank you. Oh, that's Lauren.
Lauren.
Oh, hey, Lauren.
She's
Good
in
to
New York
see
City
you.
watching us.
Oh, good. She's in New York City. Go, girl. All right, so we have got to wrap it up. Again, last call on the earrings. Well, really, you can go back to our website and kind of check out what you may have missed out on. It has been a pleasure hanging out with you this Tuesday. Don't forget to join me on Instagram if you have a chance to, jessica.maldonado.l, and I'll be hosting the live TV show tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. and 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, we're not down yet because I can't turn this thing off. All right, here we go. Let me get you down over here.
Bye, everyone. I doubt they're still there, but just in case.